If you need to get approved for a new apartment or a new car within the next 14 days, but you have an eviction or a repo or collection that's stopping you from getting approved, you need to watch this video. Not everybody's going to wait 7 years for collections to fall off. I didn't do that. There's literally no reason on why you should do that if you know consumer law. Now, if you do need help with credit repair, there's a link in the description that you can click, and I will help you remove all them items for your credit report. But this is not what that video is about, bro. This video is about how to get an apartment or a new car in the next 14 days. Even if you have evictions, collections, anything negative on your account that's stopping you right now, this is exactly what you need to do. Now, this is called creating a CPN. A CPN is a secondary social security number. Your CPN will start off pretty much as a blank credit profile, and from there, you will add Tradelines to it to rebuild your credit. This is the first website that you should go to whenever you're creating your CPN number. Go to Steve Morse. Now, what I always do is I go to the year I was born, or whatever year for the client that I'm using. I go right here. So let's say I was doing somebody that was born in 1980, right? Boom. Then I choose their state. They're going to give you all the information, or you already have the information for your own credit profile. But if you're doing this for somebody, which I teach people how to make money by doing this, how to create a credit repair company in general. If you want to learn how to do that, you can click the link in the description and join the Wealth Hackers mentorship class. But what I do is I go to the state, right? And then it'll give you it'll generate you a number. So I go down here and then I look at this and see if this number is in between this. And sometimes I choose a number that's like 2 or 3 lower than this. So it's not like it's still the same like age and shit like that, but the number right here is not gonna be issued from the SSA already. So what it's gonna do is whenever you go to validate the CPN number is not gonna be, it's gonna be new. It's not gonna ever be used before because it hasn't been issued by the SSA. That's a little gem right there too. These are the 2 websites that I use to validate my CPN. Please do not use a CPN number that has been given to somebody as a social security. Don't use a baby social. Don't use none of that shit. You have to create your own number for your own reasons. Now, if you want to understand why this is real, it's because of public and private. Everything is public and private. They give you public information. You be able to use that shit when you're born, right? Birth certificate, social security number, all that's public information under their jurisdiction, right? But what this is, you're creating a private entity that you own, that you create. You have the jurisdiction over it. Nobody else does but you. If you create it right, if you do a roll-free area, all that, they can't really do nothing. They can't do nothing to any of the property. So whenever you put your property inside of a trust or CPN or EIN, you're separating yourself from the public and the private. That's what this is really down to. This is what this is coming down to. Now, I go here to validate it. You have to have an EIN number to use this. Or if you don't have that, you can just go here to go Coast Tradelines. Coast Tradelines does verification. Now, it costs $20 to verify this, but it is worth it. Every single time I pay this, every time I get a customer, bro, I pay this. I pay this $20 to make sure that their CPN number is clean and has never been used before. I don't want any problems coming from that CPN number. Just based off of the insignificance of doing this. This is the most important step, bro. You need to do this shit. Now, once you do this, you skip take your shit, then you can do public records. I have a public records bot. If you need public records done, message me on Telegram. I put around 1,000 public records per profile. I do not go in there and log in. When I first started, I used to just go on every single website and it took me hours. I don't like to do it. Man, I'm telling you, I use this bot. It just does everything for you. Bro, it puts in all the information. It takes a couple hours. Once your information is circulated, then you can go into Credit Karma. Boom, Credit Karma is in. Once you get into Experian, Credit Karma, Smart Credit, then you can start being able to track your score and shit like that. This is a new CPN profile that I've been working on for the last 45 days. Now, this CPN only has a couple trade lines on it, but right now, I can go get a new apartment, new car under 35 to 45K. The only thing I did was add 2 trade lines. I did not do anything special. I just followed my methods. I followed my own motherfucking path. And this shit leads you here every single time. 725, almost 800 credit score every single time, bro. 30 days, 30 to 45 days, this should have happened. If you want to learn how to receive results like this, I have a CPN mentorship class that you can get in the description. It will show you everything that I know, how to make CPNs, how to cash them out, and different businesses that you can use with the CPN. If you want to learn that, click that link in the description.